Casas. I'm a violinist and conductor from Regina, Canada, and we are here today to talk about the beat. One of the first tasks that we're given as conductors is to direct the speed at which the music is going to be performed. Now, you as a musician know that music is measured in small units of time named the beat. Now, when you are playing with small ensembles such as string quartet or a trio or a duet, you probably rely on each of the musicians in your group as well as your own personal practice to know when to start, when to stop, and how fast to play. However, if you played in a large ensemble such as a wind band or a symphony orchestra or a choir, you probably have realized that there are too many things to think about. You have to play the music that is in front of you. You have to make sure that you are together with your section. You also have to be listening to the rest of the sections in the ensemble. And on top of that, you have to be looking at the conductor. So as conductors, one of the best things you can do for your ensemble is to provide them with a clear beat to maintain unity within the ensemble. Now, there are many ways to think about when it comes to a clear beat, but the first few things that you might want to consider is that the beat has to be predictable, it has to be visual, and it has to be accurate. Now, there are many ways to add these three elements to the beat. However, these are a couple of ideas that I have found very useful. So here it is. With the tip of your baton, let's imagine a circular motion. Now, if you make a circular motion at a consistent speed, you might be able to predict when that circular motion is going to complete a full rotation. However, this requires your full attention. Now, if you think about it, the musician is only looking at you with the corner of their eye or just using their peripheral vision. So the beat might not be very predictable in this case. So there are a couple of ingredients that you can add to the motion in order to make the beat more predictable, and that is acceleration and deceleration. Now let's take that circular motion again, but add acceleration towards the beat point and deceleration when you come out of the beat point. In other words, get faster when you approach the beat point and then slow down after you come out of the beat point. You will probably notice that the beat becomes more and more predictable. There is another effect that happens by adding acceleration and deceleration. If you notice at the motion, there is a moment of the motion that it becomes the slowest before changing direction. In some schools of conducting, like the Saito technique, this is called the secondary beat point. And it is a very powerful tool if you want to empower the musicians who are using just the peripheral vision to predict when the beat point is going to happen. Now let's explore the idea of a bouncing ball. A bouncing ball has the same elements of acceleration and deceleration that we discussed before. A bouncing ball accelerates before reaching the bottom of the motion and then decelerates when it bounces up into the air. It also has a secondary beat point, or the moment when the motion becomes the slowest or it stops before changing direction. The only difference is that with the bouncing ball, we are showing a vertical motion to demonstrate the beat. Now, how much acceleration and deceleration you are going to use, it will depend on the music that you have in front of you. In the following videos, we're going to explore how to apply these ideas or these techniques to basic and complex beat patterns, as well as how to apply acceleration and deceleration to convey the music that you are performing. For now, just try these with your ensemble, whether if you're an experienced conductor that you just want to try new ideas, or you're a beginner conductor, just go with your ensemble and try these two basic motions. Make them count or play a note or clap, and try first of all the circle, and add acceleration and deceleration. You can also try the bouncing ball. You will be very pleased on how easy it is for them to find the beat.